Very good morning, my dear student. How are you? Hope you people are doing very well. Okay. So, in this video, we people are going to understand your another important feature which is responsible for sexual reproduction in case of our angiospermic plant, and that is we are going to understand your flower. My dear students, so far we people have completed your root, then we have done with your stem, then we have seen your leaf, right? Then in last video we people have done with your inflorescence. What is inflorescence? You very well know that, right? It's an axis which bears flowers. Am I clear? We have seen main three types of inflorescence, that is your solitary inflorescence, then we people have understood your racemous inflorescence, as well as we have understood your cymous inflorescence. What is the difference between three? We people have understood very well. Once again, if I am talking about your solitary inflorescence, so in this case flower occurs singly, or else they are separated by vegetative parts of plant. Am I clear? Okay. Then we have started with your racemous inflorescence. What is racemous inflorescence? It is also called as your indefinite or indeterminate inflorescence. Why? The reason behind this is that the main axis, जो main axis होती है, it continues to grow. It continues to grow, right? And thus it is called as your indeterminate, or you can say it as an indefinite inflorescence. Am I clear? My dear student, in this case, आपके जो flowers होते हैं, they bonds acropetally. Acropetally in the sense, what is the meaning for the same? Older towards base and newer towards apex. ठीक है? We have seen types of your racemous inflorescence, simple racemous and compound racemous. As such, what is the difference between two? ये जो simple racemous होता है, उनकी जो main axis, that is what I mean by your peduncle, वो unbranched होता है. Whereas in case of your compound one, it is branched. ठीक है? Then मैंने सिर्फ आपको सिंपल रेसिमस इनफ्लोरेसेंस के नेम्स, उसके सब टाइप्स बताए थे, जैसे कि रेसिम, राइट? देन इज योर कोरिम, देन इज योर कोरिम्बोस रेसिम, स्पाइक, स्पाइकलेट, कैटकिन, अम्बेल, कैपिट्यूलम, राइट? हाइपेंथोडियम इज स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ इनफ्लोरेसेंस. ठीक है? सो दिस ऑल वी पीपल हैव अंडरस्टूड इन केस ऑफ योर रेसिमस इनफ्लोरेसेंस, राइट? Then comes your cymous inflorescence. यहाँ पे जो main axis होती है उसका growth stops. The growth of main axis stop, मतलब उसकी जो tip है वो किस में convert हो जाती है? Flower में convert हो जाती है. Then the growth occurs laterally. If one branch is involved, uniparous. Two branches are involved, biparous. More than two branches are involved, that is your multiparous cymous inflorescence that we people have understood, right? In this, your flowers are born in basipetal, or you can say it as a centrifugal fashion, in the sense older towards tip or apex and newer at base. Okay, so my dear student, this is what we people have completed in your last class. In today's class, we are going to start with your another important topic, that is your flower. Okay, now if I am talking about your flower, so what is this flower? Flower is nothing but a condensed shoot. What is flower? Flower is nothing but a condensed shoot. Am I clear? Any doubts in this? This is due to a kind of sexual reproduction. ये जो flower है is an organ which is important for performing sexual reproduction in case of your flowering plants. Am I clear? So what I am writing, आपका जो flower है, right? Your flower is specialized. Your flower is specialized condensed shoot. Condensed shoot. Am I clear? Which is present of course in your angiospermic plant. If I want to write over here, yes, this is very much important, right? Angiospermic plants are your flowering plants. Yes or no? Yes. जिसमें जो अपाइकल मेरिस्टेम है वो किसमें कन्वर्ट हो जाता है? फ्लोरल मेरिस्टेम में. ओके, इन दिस योर अपाइकल मेरिस्टेम, शूट का जो अपाइकल मेरिस्टेम होता है, ओके, दिस गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू योर floral meristem. What is the purpose of the same? The purpose of the same is to perform sexual reproduction. Is to perform sexual reproduction. Okay, dear student. So, what is your flower? Flower is your specialized shoot. Right? It is a specialized condensed shoot in angiospermic plant in which apical meristem, मतलब shoot apical meristem is converted into floral meristem for performing sexual reproduction. Once again I am saying this is in case of your angiospermic plants. Am I clear? Okay, dear student. Now if I am talking about your flower, then like your branches, right, which develops in axil of leaf, right, which develops from axil of leaf. Similarly, like branches, right, flowers are also born on angle, I can say, right, flowers are born on axil. Axil is equal to your angle. किसका angle? Axil of small leaf-like structure. Leaf-like structure, and this leaf-like structure is called as your bract. इसको क्या कहा जाता है? Bract कहा जाता है. Am I clear? So, if a flower is having, if I want to say, if a flower है ना, two possibility, bract है या नहीं है. If there is presence of bract, then a flower is called as, then a flower is called as bracteate. What it is said? It is said as bracteate. And if this small leaf-like appendage called bract is absent, then a flower is called as ebracteate. Am I clear? So once again, bracteate का मतलब bract present है, ebracteate का मतलब bract absent है. What is bract? Bract is nothing but a small leaf-like appendage, okay, on the axil of which flowers are born. Am I clear? Okay, my dear student, if I am talking about your flower, मैंने बोला condensed shoot है. Shoot, your stem, so it must have nodes and internodes. Yes or no? Yes. Specifically here, I am talking about your node. Sorry, internode. What I am talking about your internode. देखो, जो lowermost internode होता है, the lowermost internode is visible, and this is what I mean by your pedicel. जो flower की stalk like structure होता है. Yes or no? This pedicel is nothing but stalk like structure, right? जो flower की जो डंडी होती है ना, that is your pedicel. Pedicel है क्या? Pedicel is lowermost internode of your shoot. Am I clear? जो modify हो चुका है, क्या बना है? Flower बना है. Am I clear? I hope you people are getting it very well. Flower का जो सबसे नीचे वाला stalk like portion होता है, जो डंडी होती है, that is your pedicel. What is pedicel? Pedicel is nothing but your lower internode. वो क्या है? Lowermost internode है, and all other internodes. Okay. all other internodes except this lower one, of course, yes or no, except the lowermost are not visible. They are not visible. Rather, all internodes are condensed to form a swollen portion, and this swollen portion is called as your thalamus, or it is also said as your torus, or it is also said as your receptacle. Are you people getting my point? मैंने आपको क्या बोला? All other internodes except lowermost. Why? Lowermost ने तो क्या बना दिया है? पेटिसल बना दिया है. So all other internodes are condensed to form a portion that is called as your thalamus. And this thalamus, on this thalamus there is presence of our floral appendages, or you can say it as your floral parts. Am I clear? So any doubts in this? चलो ये आपको समझ में आ गया, right? Now if we are talking about your flower, okay, यहाँ पे आ जाओ. If we are talking about your flower, then this flower have two walls, I can say. That is your, what I am writing over here, accessory wall. Sorry, what I am writing over here, accessory wall. Okay, and over here I am writing your non-accessory walls. Okay, this accessory walls are also called as your essential walls, whereas these are called as your non-essential walls. उसको क्या कहा जाता है? Non-essential walls. Okay. Now, if I want to say, in these essential walls or accessory walls comes your stamen, है ना, and your carpel. Stamen is called as your microsporophyll, and carpels are called as your megasporophyll. Simple as that. And if I am talking about this non-accessory walls, तो इसके अंदर आती है sepals and your petals. Am I clear? So if we are talking about floral organs, ये flower की क्या है? These are the floral organs. Which are the floral organs? Your stamen, carpels, sepals and petals. ये floral organs है. Okay, we are dividing these floral organs into two categories. Accessory wall. This is also called as your essential walls, and non-accessory wall इसको आप बोलो non-essential walls भी. As the name suggests, essential walls का मतलब क्या होता है? They directly plays an important role in sexual reproduction. Okay, and here your non-accessory wall or non-essential walls are nothing but your sepals and petals who do not directly plays an important role. Am I clear? Okay, now this is your stamen, this is your carpel, this is called as your microsporophyll, megasporophyll. Okay, these stamens together forms your androecium, आपको अच्छे से पता है, and this forms your gynoecium. ठीक है, ये जो sepal है, this forms your calyx and it is generally green in color, and these petals are corolla meant for attracting insect, and thus they are most probably colored. Am I clear? So these are your floral appendages, or you can say it as a floral part, or you can even say it as a floral organs. Am I clear? Now, one important point you people have to memorize. Here I am writing, okay, that is what your isomerous and your heteromerous flowers. Okay, so if I am talking about your sepals, petals, calyx, corolla, तो इसके कुछ basic number होते हैं, and this basic number is called as merosity. उसको क्या कहा जाता है? Merosity. It is called as your merosity. So what is merosity? Merosity represents number of floral parts or floral organs. Am I clear? If the number is same, then that type of flowers are called as isomerous flower. If numbers of floral parts are different, then this is called as your heteromerous flower. Are you people getting my point? So what is your isomerous and heteromerous flower? Depending on number of floral plant. Isomerous in the sense what? They are having same number of, say for example, 2 carpel, 2 stamen, 2 sepal, 2 petals. Am I clear? So this is what I mean by your isomerous flower. अब इसके अंदर depending on number, it can be classified into bimerous, right? It can be trimerous. It can be, yes, tetramerous. It can be pentamerous and so on. Okay, my dear student, if I am talking about bimerous flower, if I am talking about your bimerous flower, so in this case, the here, bimerous I am talking about. Okay. So in this case, the number of floral appendages are 2, or you can say it occurs in multiple of 2. It occurs in multiple of 2. Okay, say for example, either 2 stamen, carpel, sepal, petal, 2 हो. Multiple of 2, 2 twos are 4. Okay, so there will be presence of 4 stamen, 4 carpel, 4 sepal, 4 petal and so on. आई बात समझ? मैंने आपको बोला ट्राइमेरस फ्लावर, तो इट विल बी 3 और इन मल्टीपल ऑफ 3. टेट्रामेरस, इट विल बी 4 or in multiple of 4. Are you people getting my point? Pentamerous flower, 5 or in multiple of 5. Am I clear? So this is your isomerous flower जहाँ पे floral number are same or in multiples Am I clear? Now dear student, if I am talking about your heteromerous plant, then one such example I want to plot over here is of your petunia. If I am talking about your petunia, then in this case the number of these floral appendages are not same. Not same in the sense what? There is presence of, say for example, 5 stamen, 5 sepal, 5 petal, but there is presence of only 2 carpel. Once again, मैंने क्या बोला? Your stamen, okay, then is your sepal, then is your petal. ये सारे के सारे are 5 in number, but जो carpel है, it is 2 in number. Are you getting my point? तो आप देख सकते हो, the number of floral appendages are not same, and thus they are called as heteromerous flower. Okay, so I hope you understood this merosity very well. Number of floral plant same है तो isomerous, different है तो heteromerous. Heteromerous के example में मैंने आपको बोला petunia, where number of carpel is 2 and other floral parts are 5. Okay, so I hope you understood this video really very well. Thank you.